Man, I know that tiredness, brother, of feeling alone. I'm tired of also not even being there for myself. I mean, that's the loneliest, bro, when you don't even have yourself. Because you've set up so many little goals for yourself and not achieved them every time and time again that you don't even trust yourself.
Usually when people ask how I'm doing, the real answer is I'm doing shitty. But I can't say I'm doing shitty because I don't even have a good reason to be doing shitty. So if I say I'm doing shitty, then they say, why? What's wrong? And I have to be like, I don't know, all of it. So instead, when people ask how I'm doing, I usually say, I am doing so great.
Because depression doesn't heal itself. People that get depressed and they start questioning who they are, and they dwell on that. It's a cancer, and it'll take you over. As much potential as you have and ability, if you don't have confidence and the self-worth of who you are driving that ability and potential, you don't have it then. It's bizarre. So take a look at this video. Hopefully it inspires you to break the mold, to find the clear solution that you've been missing.
I just keep trying, but I was just not finding solution, not finding comfort. Man, it gets tiring. It gets so tiring, just the energy we spend just spinning our wheels, man.
A year from now, it's going to happen like that. And who is your future self? 1 year from now, who is it? It's like everyone's out of here, go party Saturday night. They're not willing to sacrifice. I'm like the lone survivor in here. You know? Tonight will be over with too. Tomorrow I'll be stronger for it. Another day will go by. 365 of them happen so fucking fast. Who are you going to be in a year from now? And in a year from now, does that future person hold regret or pride? We know that day's coming. We can't go backwards, we can only go forward. We know that day's coming. What we do right now, we'll ensure it goes our way. We'll ensure that there is no regret. That's something you can't ever fucking fix. It's a debate inside your head that never stops. You're gonna learn from past regrets. You're gonna ensure we don't re-regret them. We're gonna ensure maybe we don't go out tonight. Maybe we stay in here, even else, no one else is here, and push you a little bit further. There's still work to be done.
If you've ever thought about quitting on your next level, quitting on the man or the woman God designed you to be, quitting on your dreams, quitting on starting that business or scaling that business, quitting on believing that there's real love meant for you out there. Whatever it is you're thinking of quitting on, don't quit. Sometimes it doesn't seem there's any proof that it's possible. You try, and it doesn't work, and then you get reinforced by friends and family saying you should quit. That's for other people. That's for dreamers. That happens if you're younger. It happens if you're older. It happens at a different time in history, before being an entrepreneur, before life wasn't screwed up. So you get reinforced. This is a terrible thing that's going on in our world, I think, now more than ever. I think misery loves company, so there's more people telling you it's time to quit. There's more people telling you it's unfair. There's more people telling you there's other people with their foot on your head, and that's the only reason that you can't accomplish it. That's a bunch of BS. Times have been tough forever, and those who make it are the ones that don't quit.
Everyone does a few reps with a burn starts, and they stop. No one goes the extra mile and keeps going. Like no one's in here right now. Why? Because it's Saturday evening, everyone's going to party, no one's in here, just me. You know, no one goes the extra mile. The thing about traffic jams, guys, there are no traffic jams in the last mile of the race. It's just you and your shadow. In the beginning, everybody's there. All the pretenders and the contenders, they're all there. But the last yard of life, the last mile of the journey, ain't nobody but you and your shadow.
If you quit, it's really easy to predict your future. How's that feel? But if you don't quit, if you go for it with no proof, you can't quantify it. People are going to call you crazy. Your friends are going to look at you sideways. But you'll have the opportunity to play in the game and stop sitting on the sidelines. And you might fail for a while, and you might have to pay your success tax, and you might have to go through 7 failures, 9 failures, 12 failures. You might be sleepless at night wondering why the heck you're doing it. But on the other side of that, you get to see who you're meant to be, who God designed you to be, and tap into your full potential, and there's nothing